Welcome back to the Wet Mammal channel. On today's Spearfishing Raw, we're getting stuck immediately into the Walu, or for those outside of Fiji, the Spanish Mackerel. The GoPro was a bit slow to turn on, so we're straight into the drop shot. The Mackie comes in, giving me a near perfect shooting opportunity. I line my Vendetta up, and I take the shot. The shot starts off as a fantastic holding shot, penetrating in through one side just behind the head and out through the gill plate. This is an absolutely ideal shot on a mackerel. Mateo is already down on the fish, ready to put in a second shot, but the mackerel wasn't having any of it and proceeded to evade his shot. As Mateo comes up, I stay concentrated on line management and not giving my mackerel too much slack for him to run. Some spearos get really fussy about other people putting a second shot in their fish. I don't care at all. If the shot is needed, I'm happy for somebody else to take it just to secure the fish. Just because the mackerel has come up near the surface doesn't mean this fight's over. I can see that this fish isn't losing anywhere near as much blood as I thought he would have, but I work the fish in slowly to ensure that the spear doesn't rip out. I make an attempt on securing the fish, but he moves forwards. It's at this moment when he turns around, I can see the spear's actually slipped back up inside the fish at some point, with the flopper deploying through the mackerel flesh. I release the tension on the line, continue to play it, and request a second shot. I'm not taking any chances. Mateo misses the second shot, but I thought it went straight through the fish, and celebrate. After celebrating, I realised that it had not all worked out as planned. Mateo carefully untangles his spear and line from mine, and it's back on with a gently, slowly approach until a second shot is taken. Unfortunately, there is another gun in the water with Diver Mon and Joe, but unfortunately it's just been used on a double line mackerel and it's in a bit of a tangle. After a hot minute, Mateo is back with a loaded gun, ready to have a second shot. This time he ensures he's on target and plants a beautiful shot straight through the gills, avoiding damage to any meat and stopping the mackerel in its tracks. As always, I icky my fish by stabbing it in the brain to ensure it's dead. I do this a couple of times just to be certain. After Mateo takes his spear out, it's time to celebrate. I will say, this isn't the best high five I've ever participated in, but who cares? Thanks Mateo. Fish on board. Whilst this fish wasn't actually weighed, it's definitely a personal best in terms of the fattest mackie I've managed to get on the spear. Once I get the spear out of the fish, you might notice that I'm pretty stoked with the result.
Back on the outside.
Alright, so did very well today with a beautiful fat mackie, and absolutely stoked with this guy. The reef wasn't too fishy to begin with, and then we just found a spot and it just kind of lit up. We managed to make our way back to that spot after dropping Samu off, and yeah, it really turned on, and yeah, this big unit came through, had a dive down. Me and Mateo actually dove on the fish as well, and then it just came back round closer to me, presented me with a really nice shot, and I just put a the shot in here. So I was a little bit off the stone shot, but don't care. Got him on boat, and yeah, absolutely stoked. So we're gonna have some mack stash. Can't wait.